Thank you very much. 78 years after the end of World War II, the family of a Hoosier veteran is reunited with his dog tags. News 8's Danielle Zilkowski explains how the tags made it from France to Indiana. Danielle.
Yes, well, it has been decades since Staff Sergeant Jackson McGill served in World War II and lost his dog tags in France. And now his family is finally reunited with this important piece of the late veteran. The emotional graveside ceremony happened this afternoon in Anderson on what would have been his 100th birthday. Staff Sergeant Jackson McGill's dog tags were recovered near Amiens, France in 2021. And now 2 years later, his family finally has this sentimental piece of his service back in their possession.
I think it's wonderful that they even remember to send it to us, let alone bring the dog tags to us.
Valerie Prihoda is a retired lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps. She personally delivered the dog tags after a French gardener gave them to her at a 2021 American Legion event in France.
He'd been holding on to it for over 30 years, wanting to hopefully maybe find an American someday that he could give that dog tag to who might be able to return it to the family.
The ceremony was emotional for family, knowing a stranger in France chose to honor McGill for over 30 years.
I think it was great that that gentleman put it in his billfold and carried it for 30 years. It was somebody else's dog tag.
As for who gets to keep this important artifact, the family decided McGill's grandson will hold on to the dog tags after spending time researching the veteran's time serving in World War II.
It's more clues. He was so secretive. Yeah, I think he was protecting us from what he dealt with in World War II. So everything that we know about him is from his letters to his brother, and this is, we didn't know he was hurt. This was informative to us.
Matthew McGill shared his grandfather was in 3 plane crashes during the war and was the only survivor twice. The McGill family says Jackson McGill was very reserved when talking about the war, and they believe it was to protect them from what he had to live through. Some family members say they are interested in learning more about his time in the service to honor the late veteran. I'm Danielle Zilkowski for WISH TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.